Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the February 10th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. Great to be with you this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. I hope it's nice and warm and agreeable, and the weather isn't out of sorts where you're at. We had a big winter storm advisory. And then it went into a warning this past weekend. They were calling for freezing rain and sleet and snow and that sort of thing. And I don't think it ever developed. I stepped outside Saturday afternoon to retrieve my mail about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. And I started getting pelted with these little ice flakes. Maybe you've experienced this before. And I thought, oh my gosh, here it comes. We're going to get the sleet and the ice, and I could have a power outage if too much of this frozen rain falls on the ground and on the power lines and snaps them off and that sort of thing. But that never happened. I think it was, I don't think it ever developed the way they thought it was. I guess they were being, better safe than sorry in advising us that this could develop. But nothing ever came of it, and I hope where you're at, the weather is really nice and agreeable. Even if it is cold outside, I hope you're nice and warm inside by the fire, enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. We have got the Snoopy and Woodstock coffee mug this morning that we showed on the Monday Morning Mailbag. This came courtesy of viewer David Lair. Dave, again, thank you very much. Hang on 1 minute. I'm going to get a sip. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. And this time around, rather than the Tim Hortons, we're using America's favorite coffee. I guess you could say that. This morning on the Monday Morning Mailbag, we use Canada's favorite coffee. I guess you could call this one America's favorite coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. Original blend right here. I got it right here, my big container that makes 150 cups that I get from Sam's Club. And it is a terrific original blend, medium roast ground coffee. And I happened to think before I started recording this, what coffee should I use? And I thought, you know what, I'll go with Dunkin' Donuts. And then it suddenly dawned on me that there were many comic strips of Snoopy and Woodstock enjoying donuts. And I had to do a quick Google search. And sure enough, I've got all these images that came up on the search engine of Snoopy and Woodstock enjoying a donut. Snoop. A lot of these single panels, which I guess are the punchline to the comic strips. Snoopy is walking with a pink donut, and he says, "Pink donuts are the best." And then there's one here of Snoopy and Woodstock on top of his doghouse, and Snoopy's got a cup, a mug. I guess it's probably hot chocolate, hot cocoa. I like to think it's coffee. So he's outstretched arms. He's got a coffee mug in one hand. He's got a donut in the other hand. And he says, "I love Dunkin' Donuts." There's another one here where Snoopy's on top of his doghouse And he has got his hands to his mouth as if he's just completed eating something. And he says, I needed those 12 donuts. I needed those 12 donuts too. There's another one here where he's on top of the doghouse with Woodstock, and he's holding a donut, and Snoopy says, there's nothing in the world better than a big, fat, jelly donut. Yeah. So if you just do a Google search for Snoopy donuts, all of these images will come up, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The celebration of the love of donuts with Snoopy and Woodstock, and that goes perfectly with our coffee mug this morning because we've got Dunkin' Donuts coffee in it. So all I need is a donut. I don't have any donuts. I happen to have some triple berry muffins that I picked up the other day. Where did I pick those up? Did I pick those up at, I think I picked them up at Sam's Club. Yeah, Sam's Club, I think. I can't, no, I picked them. I know where I picked them up. I picked them up at Heinen's. Heinen's, our local grocery store here. They have some very, very good baked goods. I should have picked up donuts. I picked up the muffins. Well, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Well, there you go. Another donut saying. But yeah, I'll enjoy that probably after the broadcast with the remaining of my Dunkin' Donuts coffee in my Snoopy and Woodstock coffee mug. A big thank you again to David Lair. So again, Dave, thanks so very, very much for the coffee mug. Great to be with you this morning. We have got some wonderful items to share with you this morning, and we'll get that going and underway in just a moment. But first, let's pay a few bills. Well, before I forget, I wanted to mention to you once more that Phoenix Shaving has Danaid Foil 50 available just in time for Valentine's Day. We mentioned this last week in the Second Cup podcast. We also mentioned it again on this morning's Monday morning mailbag, and I wanted just to remind you once more that Danaid Foil 50 from Phoenix Shaving is available once again. It's a special Valentine seasonal scent. It's an homage to ombre leather, and it is a fantastic, fantastic scent. Again, Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving very kindly sent it to the channel either a year or two ago. I can't remember. Maybe, I think I said 2024, but I think it might have been 2023. I can't remember, but I've had it in the shave den. I love this scent. And when I received the shave soap and aftershave splash and I did the review, I liked it so much that on my next order with Phoenix Shaving, I bought the Star Jelly. It's absolutely a fantastic, fantastic leather scent. Here's the scent profile: violet leaf, cedar, cardamom, jasmine, sambac, orris, raspberry, leather, woody notes, amber, and tobacco. Yeah, and again, it's got a really neat name and theme going for it. As they write here, let's see, we have always been more than just shaving, people. I mean, what better way to express the theme of love than with a tip of the hat to old Hypermnestra, the Danaid, who chose to defy her father and not kill her husband, Lynceus, on their wedding night, unlike her 49 sisters, thus foiling his plans, a classic Greek myth from grade school. Now, it's all there. The Danaides foiling her father's plans, 50 of these daughters, one who defied her father, the 50th. So there it is, Danaid Foil 50. It took me all this time to figure that name out. Doug and Fran, very creative with the naming of their scents and their shave soaps and aftershave splashes. And they continue here. As for the scent, ombre leather is considered king of the modern leather fragrances. Think Tuscan leather with bold and full supportive woody and tobacco colors supporting it. Definitely a scent to be worn all year, but I particularly think it works the best in the cooler months and is perfect for Valentine's Day. Yeah, it really is a wonderful, wonderful scent. And again, I liked it so much, I picked up the Star Jelly. I really like this one a lot. I'm finding that on my wet shaving journey, I like the traditional barbershop scents. I love bay rum. And then I really, really enjoy leather scents. And this one is a really, really good one. So if you're looking for a really nice leather scent, and as they say, that is bold and fully supportive of woody and tobacco colors. Boy, this is a good one. I like it a lot. And that little bit of raspberry in there comes through for me as well. Really, really terrific. So check it out from Phoenix Shaving, Danaid Foil 50. We'll have links to it below. Almost forgot, Phoenix Shaving has one other item specifically and especially for Valentine's Day. It's the Valentine's Day Cube 2.0 dark chocolate. That's right, the scent profile is dark chocolate and that's it. Pure, luxurious, gourmand epicness. So much so, I promise you will want to take a big bite out of this bad boy. And as they say here, Chocolate Cube 2.0 pairs perfectly with any chocolate-forward scent you may own. So there you go, Chocolate Cube 2.0. And as they say here, it's a lot like our original Cube 2.0, except we swapped out the activated charcoal for rose clay and mica. Just seem thematic, roses and all. So there you go, from Phoenix Shaving, the Chocolate Cube 2.0, just in time for Valentine's Day. We'll have a link below. Well, we have more Phoenix Shaving news just released, and I know a lot of you have been asking about this because I did a review on it and it was not yet available, but it's available now. Phoenix Shaving's Doppelganger Continuum #1, an homage to a revolutionary classic. This is part of their limited edition series. They're going to release a new scent in the Continuum line of scents throughout the year. So if you get each one, by the time it's all wrapped up, you're going to have a really, really nice scent collection of shaving soaps, aftershave splashes, EDPs, and whatever else you want to get in that particular scent. A really neat idea. And Doppelganger Continuum #1 is the first release. And again, I did the review early because Douglas was telling many of us YouTubers out there that we could go ahead and release those reviews whenever we wanted to. Usually there is kind of an embargo on it. He'll say, hey, you know what, wait until the 5th of this week or the 10th of this month or something like that. But this time around, he said, no, go ahead and just release it. And I guess that it was going to be coming fairly soon. Maybe there was a holdup. I don't know. But it's available right now. Let's review it once more. Here's the scent profile. Top notes, bergamot, citrus, neroli. Middle notes, rose, carnation, iris, cedar, jasmine, lang lang. Bottom notes, amber, leather, musk, tobacco, birch, vetiver, and vanilla. And as they say here, we begin our Doppelganger Continuum series with an homage to a legendary leather accord that has stood the test of time. Among the most celebrated leather fragrances is Kier de Russie by Chanel, a scent that has captivated fragrance lovers for nearly a century. Originally marketed to women, it quickly gained a devoted following among men thanks to its bold composition of leather, musk, and tobacco. The Kier de Russie style has been explored by multiple brands over the years, each interpreting its smoky leather character in their own unique way. They continue here. Our Doppelganger Continuum #1 is an exploration of this storied leather tradition, offering a fragrance that is both timeless and uniquely our own. Yeah, and there's a real history behind the original Kier de Russie. Coco Chanel was having an affair with a Grand Duke from Russia who was involved in the assassination of Rasputin. This goes back to the late teens, early 20s, that sort of thing. You can read all about it on the product page. It really is fascinating. And this Continuum series is not only going to give you some great scents, but it's also going to give you some great history, tradition, and science behind a lot of these scents as well. And if you are a frag head, you will really enjoy this background information. And if you're not a frag head, that is a fragrance lover, you probably most likely will become a frag head or very close to it, because the stories behind these scents that they'll be introducing are really, really very, very interesting. So there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of tradition there. So there's a lot of great scents there. At least promises to be a lot of great scents with the other scents that are going to be released in this part of this Doppelganger Continuum series. And this is the first one, number 1. So check it out. We'll have a link below. I'm so glad that it's finally been released. If you go back to our review, you'll get all that background information, and you'll see the performance of it and how I describe the scent and that sort of thing. And there will be a link in the description below that particular video review, because as soon as this was released, I went ahead and I placed that link in the video description of that video review. So that's what we got going on. Hey, did you just hear that? I think that was snow or ice falling off of my roof over here. I'm going to have to go out and check that. It's about 24 degrees, but still, I think maybe something had kind of just fallen off the roof. I'm going to have to go out and check that later on. But anyhow, that's what we have going on in the way of Doppelganger Continuum number 1 this morning. We'll have a link below, and I'm going to pause here and check my roof. Okay, I stepped outside to check it out. I'm back inside, and I got a warm up here in my coffee mug. Hang on 1 minute. Oh yeah, I needed that. Yeah, I took my roof rake and I removed some of the snow and ice on the roof. We have right now crunchy snow, and by that I mean that there's a layer of snow on the ground. And then the ice storm that came through, it wasn't that severe, but it was enough to leave a layer of ice on top of the snow so that when you walk through it, it makes this crunchy sound. So it's a kind of a crunchy snow. And a lot of fun, actually. But I don't think the ice storm was as bad as they said it was going to be. I know earlier in the week, last week that is, we had a pretty bad ice storm, and I had to wait about an hour or so before I drove into work because the roads were terrible and the schools were closed. And I saw a lot of the trees covered in ice, and luckily no power outages. We were expecting something similar. We didn't quite get it, but we did get that nice thin layer of ice on top of the snow to make crunchy snow. So I went out in the back here and checked everything. And I think what's going on is I got a couple of skylights over here in the living room, and I think the heat from inside heats up that window pane, and then that melts the snow and the ice that sits on top of it, and that's what I heard sloughing off onto the roof and then down below. I think that's just a guess on my part, because I happen to see some remnants of what sloughed off sitting just below the skylight when I looked outside. But anyhow, I took a roof rake to everything, and it looks like everything's okay, and we've got some nice crunchy snow. Well, keeping with the Valentine's Day theme, because Valentine's Day is this Friday, we received this from the Razor Company. They have a new offering from Noble Otter, Eros' Ambrosia Shave Soap and Aftershave Splash. Shave soap is 4 ounces. It's $20. The aftershave splash is also $20. Check out the scent notes: bergamot, orange, black pepper, whiskey, cardamom, jasmine, cedarwood, patchouli, musk, and love. This is a word from the manufacturer, Noble Otter. Step into the world of Eros and Psyche, a timeless tale of love tested by secrecy and trials, yet prevailing through devotion. Eros's Ambrosia Shave Soap invites you to indulge in a fragrant journey that captures the spark of desire, the warmth of fidelity, and the magic of an unbreakable bond. From the first touch, uplifting bergamot and orange kindle a bright energy, while hints of whiskey and black pepper lend a tantalizing edge, reminiscent of the moment Eros first beheld Psyche's beauty. As the soap lathers and settles on your skin, cardamom and jasmine reveal themselves like two souls drawn together, brimming with aromatic intrigue. Finally, grounding notes of cedarwood, patchouli, and musk linger, echoing the steadfast commitment that binds Eros and Psyche for eternity. This is more than a shaving ritual. It's a celebration of ardor, loyalty, and the belief that love endures beyond any challenge. Yeah, that's a marvelous description. Check it out. That's very, very inviting. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Available at the Razor Company, Noble Otter's, Eros's Ambrosia. Check it out. We'll have links below. I received this email alert from the folks at Alpha Shaving Works. This is regarding Shop Alpha brushes. Dear Mark, as a current or past Alpha Shaving Works customer, I am making this information available to you first. Well, folks, I'm going to make it available to you as well. Please use the discount code BRUTE33. That's capital B, capital R, capital U, capital T, 33, BRUTE33 at checkout to get your massive 33% discount on most Alpha shaving brushes. Free shipping on orders above $199. We are thrilled to share exciting news from Alpha Shaving Works. As veterans in the shaving brush industry, we are committed to elevating the shaving experience through superior design, exceptional craftsmanship, and the finest materials. With the introduction of the finely machined T400 rubber set clone, we set a new standard in quality. Now, we are shifting our focus away from mass market aluminum and resin brushes to embrace a luxury experience. Our flagship product, the Titanium Outlaw, will exemplify the premium quality that defines Alpha Shaving Works and will continue to be available for the foreseeable future. To celebrate this transition, we invite you to explore our current stock of brushes, including popular models like the Outlaw Aluminum and El Gordo. Enjoy an exclusive mass discount on all current stock while limited stocks last only. Please use the discount code BRUTE33 at checkout to get your massive 33% discount. Free shipping on orders above $199. Moving forward, we will continue to create unique limited edition pieces and precision shaving instruments, razors and accessories that reflect our commitment to luxury. Collaborations with talented artisans will further enhance our offerings. I am also open to making customized or branded shaving brushes for resellers and for individual customers. I have done this successfully in the past, most notably with Lothar Grooming, the She shaving brush, and Executive Shaving, the Wee Man and Ultimate shaving brushes, Ariana and Evans, and many others, all powered by Alpha. Thank you for being part of our journey at Alpha Shaving Works. Together, let's elevate the art of shaving. Stay sharp, stay alpha. Regards, Steve Tinter, owner. So there you go, a big 33% discount from Alpha Shaving Works. Just use the code BRUTE33 and free shipping on orders above $199. Want to pass that along to you in case you're looking for a new shaving brush or other shaving item. We will have a link to Alpha Shaving Works. My thanks to Steve Tinter for sending along the email alert and allowing me to share with all the listeners this morning. Oh, and one more thing. I just tested that discount code. Now, I'm recording this on Sunday. You're hearing it at Monday morning, but at the time I'm recording this, that discount code, Brute33, did work. I put an Alpha shaving brush, one of their Outlaw shaving brushes, in my shopping cart. I applied the discount code, and sure enough, I got 33% off. The price was about $76 and some odd cents, and the savings amounted to $25 and about 46 cents, something like that, over $25. So at the time I'm recording this, that 33% discount code is working, just so you know. Wanted to give you that update, even though I got the email a couple of days ago. And as they wrote, while supplies last, look like they still have supplies available. So check it out. You'll get 33% off. At the time I'm recording this, that Brute 33, 33% off discount code is working. I just received this email alert from West Coast Shaving. Now, this 20% off deal lasts until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, 2/10/25, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's what they write. Don't settle for average. Upgrade your shave at 20% off. A luxurious shave for 20% less. Lather up. Elevate your routine with rich, hydrating formulas while supplies last. Promo code HG8DY. That's capital H, capital G, the number 8, capital D, capital Y. This promotion is valid until 2/10/25, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not valid on sale items and cannot be combined with any other offers. Want to give you a heads up on that? We'll have the link below where you can peruse their offerings of shaving soaps that fall under this 20% off deal. That's from West Coast Shaving. We'll have that link below. Well, I just got this email alert from the folks at The Art of Shaving. $99 heated razors plus free 2-day shipping. Wow, how about that? Heated razors now $99 and deluxe kits $169 plus free expedited shipping for orders over $100 with code CUPID, capital C, capital U, capital P, capital I, capital D. And as they go on to say here, free expedited shipping plus big heated razor savings. It's not too late to get the perfect Valentine's Day gift for the next 36 hours only. So it looks like it's going into midnight tonight from the time that I received this email on Sunday. Free expedited shipping on orders over $100 with code CUPID. Heated razors now $99, no code required. Deluxe heated razor kits $169, no code required. And don't forget, save up to 40% site-wide with code CUPID. 10% off orders over $50, 20% off orders over $100, 30% off orders over $175, and 40% off orders over $250. Stock is limited. Shop now for expedited delivery and amazing gifts. We'll have that link below. So if you're looking for a heated cartridge razor, now could be the time to get it from The Art of Shaving. $99 plus free 2-day shipping. How about that? We'll have the link below. Well, the Super Bowl has concluded. I don't know the result because I'm recording this before the game starts, but I hope that your team came up the winner. And now that the football season has wrapped up, we have baseball to look forward to, which is why I'm going to recommend one of my all-time favorite baseball movies, and that is The Natural, starring Robert Redford. What a terrific movie. Using a bat carved from a lightning-struck tree, a mysterious middle-aged player comes out of nowhere to become a big-time baseball slugger. It also stars Glenn Close and Kim Basinger. It's from 1984. It is a terrific, terrific baseball movie. One of my favorite baseball movies of all time. If you go up to Amazon, it has an 88% 5-star rating. Even if you're not a lover of baseball, you'll still enjoy this movie. It's all about second chances, come from behind, the underdog victory kind of story. It really is terrific. I really, really enjoyed this movie. From 1984, The Natural, starring Robert Redford, an absolutely timeless baseball movie. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.